do you enjoy networking with other people? Networking means the process of making connection and building relationships. So that is, do you enjoy making connection and building relationships with other people?
Yes. Yes, I love, I study, I learned that if we want to successful, want to be success, want to be successful, you have to build a networking. You
You
have to
need,
build you need to build networking.
okay,
Yes.
wow. So
So
let me,
yeah.
yeah, of
So
course.
I often um, uh, build a relationship with the people I meet, yeah,
Of course.
and yeah, networking is the process. When I meet someone, I talk to them and uh, uh, I um, I ask I ask them for give me the the phone number, for example, yeah,
Of
or the
course.
Facebook account, so we can so that after that we can make friends with them.
Of course. Well, it's like, so you consider yourself as an introvert or extrovert person?
I think I am an extrovert person.
Yeah, an extrovert person. Okay, so you normally like making connection, just about networking. So, you enjoy this can be considered as a noun. Okay, so as I told you, actually, this process is system of trying to meet people. So you enjoy networking and you like building relationships. So building networking is not a good actually partnership. So it's better to say, I like to build relationships or I like networking. So you can consider it as a noun, okay? Well, so of course, so tell me about social media. So nowadays, as you know, we can easily connect people through social media. And for example, you can easily make video call and talk to your friends, family, uh, who live far from you, so maybe another country or another location. So tell me about the use and the advantages of social media in your life. So what are the advantages of social media in our life? To life, okay?
Yeah, the social media
Yeah.
is important to our life nowadays. Um, uh, we can uh, we can enlarge our networking on the um, yeah, by social media.
Yeah.
Um, it had to find more
Yeah, of
um,
course.
more friends on uh, um, even we uh, far away from others.
Yeah, of
Mm, yeah,
course. Of course. Well, so you can easily, so you want to say that you can easily keep in touch with family and friends, keep in touch with family and friends, of course. And as you said, keep in contact. So, of course, you can say keep in contact, keep in touch. So, all of them are the same, so you can use. And you know, you can keep up to date with the news, for example, with the family. So that's really important. So actually, it helps you to keep up to date with the news, family, people, words. So you can easily make friends online. So you can easily make friends online. That is really good. You learn about different cultures, new cultures. So that's really important. And you know, do you think getting news via social media is convenient, or no, you think it's not reliable, so it's better not to use social media to get news, the latest news especially?
Yes, it's not easy to recognize the news is fake or the truth. The news is fast or mm, yeah, the right news or the correct news, yeah,
Yeah,
or fake news.
yeah. So but tell me about the actually effect of social media on business. So how can it be advantages to business and, for example, people's working life?
The business
Yeah, of course, if it's of
in
course.
yeah in my in my job working online is the main way. Yeah. Um, it the social media helps to run a business a lot.
Of course, of
Yeah.
course. So, for example, you can easily, if you sell products, you can easily sell your product or advertise your business on many platforms, Instagram, YouTube. So there are different platforms that you can easily advertise your business, and so it can help to advertise your, of course, business, and of course to sell, it helps to sell your product. So that is really good. It can build actually a brand, so you can build a brand. It can influence, of course, people. So it's really good to develop your business. Wow.
Yeah. Develop the business
Yeah, of
quickly,
course, of
faster.
course, of course. But tell me about, yeah, of course, at the same time, we have some maybe negative sides. So tell
Yeah.
me about negative aspects, maybe disadvantages of social media in our lives.
Yeah. I need to reply a message, important message,
Of
please.
course,
Can you
yes,
tell
I
me
can
a
wait
little
for
bit?
you. Of course, of course.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, well, so we were talking about maybe negative aspects and disadvantages of social media.
Um, because we because um, social media, as we told before, we uh, uh, it's difficult to recognize which news is truth or which is fake, and the people is people who is good, who is who is the thief, yeah,
Yeah, of
online,
course.
yes,
Yeah, of course. So
yes,
fraud, you mean? So you're like fraud and fake news. So you mean this? Of course, it maybe everything that you hear, or for example, you get through social media can't be reliable. So maybe some of them are fake news, or for example, maybe the fraud, or I don't know, not thieves, like fraud. Like I don't know, maybe they're fake people. So fake identification, so different disadvantage. I know what you mean. And tell me about time. Do you think social media is time consuming?
yes. Um, yes, because the uh, attractive, because the social media attract us and make us this attractor in our work. Um, so if we don't manage our schedule good, well, we will consume a lot of time, much time on social media.
Of
Yeah.
course. Of course, you're right. So you can say we can lose track of time when looking at social media. What it means to lose track of time, it means, when you are not aware of the time, where you actually fail to stay aware of the time. So you you don't understand. You're not aware, okay, time is passing and you don't understand. And you maybe you are not aware so that you know about the time that you're spending. So you can say, I lost track of the time. So that's really important how to use it. For example, you can say, sorry, I'm late. I lost track of the time. So it means, I was not aware that, for example, how much time I have. So like this, you can use, so lose track of time or of the time, so both of them can be usable. Okay, well, the first word or adjective of this unit, averse. I'm averse to being judged. I don't like. I'm opposed. So averse. I'm opposed. I don't like. Strongly. I hate. Like I hate. So I'm averse to being judged means I'm opposed to being judged. It's not something good. So tell me, uh, are there anything that you averse to?
Hmm. Averse. Yeah. I'm, I am averse to telling uh, the fake news or make it um, uh, publish fake news.
Ah, of course, of course. So you're averse to, yeah, of course, fake news, or for example to publish or spread fake news, yeah, of course, a
Uh,
broadcast.
I am averse to um, touch women. Um,
Of course, yeah. to, yeah, of course. I'm averse to touch people, especially women, so averse. So you can say this, if you want to use to, okay, of course, after to, you can use a noun or, for example, ing form of verb. But for example, so it's like can be passive. Okay, can be used as passive, but of course you can use it in different forms, not only. For example, normally we use to and a noun, so a word to. And for example, but if you want, you can use it using that, but and another sentence. That, for example, women being touched. So you can use this way, okay? Or no, I'm averse to being touched. So it's really okay. Well, and so of course it's not good. Okay, well. Let's keep going with the next word, but as I told you, the preposition for a verse is to and noun or ing form of verb like gerund. Okay, ties, like family ties, relationships, how people actually feel friendly and close. So I have strong ties with my college friends. So of course we have strong family ties. And it's really important to strengthen our ties with family and friends. So tell me about your close friend, your best friend. So how do you strengthen your ties with your friends and family? How do you do it?
How I have a strong ties with family and friends, right?
Yeah, how do you
how to
make strong ties with family and friends?
yeah. Um, I live far away from my parents, so I usually call them or call and through the video call
So
every day. Yeah, every day, and tell them um, my days. Yeah,
of course,
and, and
yeah.
yeah, at the same with my friends. Sometimes I call or chat with them to make a strong ties.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course. So you normally make video calls and call your family members. So you can use this, keep them posted or keep me posted, like to get the
keep me
latest
posted.
news or to share the latest. Do you remember that we learned this
Yeah,
idiom? So keep someone posted means to share and give the latest news and something like of course about the topics that normally they are interested in. So you can say, another one, the word strengthen this is a word. You can use it, how to strengthen your family ties. It means how to make them strong. So strengthen means to make something stronger.
strengthen. Yeah,
Yeah, you can use it. Okay. Well, and the word broadcast, of course, you can use it as a noun, like for example, show, TV or radio show and program. Okay, can be a broadcast, but here we have a verb that means to spread information. So it's better to broadcast what you need to other people, so to share. So broadcast means to spread and to share information to a lot of people. If you want to use it as a noun, it means a TV or radio program or show. So both of them. Here we have a verb. Okay, what do you think? As actually I heard in some countries, so governments avoid broadcasting, for example, especially news and the most important, I can say news to people. So what do you think about this? Do you think, news changes actually should be kept a secret by governments, or no, you think governments, authorities should broadcast what people need to know?
Yeah, I think the government should broadcast what they need the people need to know. Yeah.
Of
Yep.
course, of
But Vietnam is a country we cannot broadcast free freedom in yeah. We don't have a freedom to broadcast what
ah,
what
so
we
like,
need to people knows. Yeah.
so you mean like, for example, China, or for example, like communist country, because you know that we have the word communist, or
Yeah.
now is communism.
Vietnam
Yeah,
is communist.
yeah,
Vietnam is still a communist country.
communist.
Yeah. And
And
if we broadcast something uh, um, true, not a fake news, but a true news to yeah, we are in prison.
you will serve sentence, prison sentence. So you will serve prison sentence for spreading and, for example, broadcasting news, even they are truth. Oh,
Yeah,
so,
even truth
so,
even truth news. Yeah, and many people in Vietnam. Huh, yeah, uh, many people in Vietnam are served prison,
of course.
and the Ameri America and other many countries in the world um, taught to and corn
Yeah, of
corn
course.
to protect these people. Um,
Yeah, of
rather,
course. Of course, it's something like, people have right to
yeah,
state
have a
their,
right to,
opinions and about anyone. So it can be, for example, president or anyone. So, but yeah, it's like maybe it's rules, or but because I heard about it from my students in China, and they told me that no, they're not allowed, even at home. They're not allowed to talk about anything. Like, for example, I don't know, leaders, president, if they have any issues, they're not allowed to state, express. So maybe, I don't know, what is that? Of course, it's something related
yeah.
to
I
politics. Yeah.
I know that many people in the world, many countries protect these people, but it doesn't work much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course. Well, so the next one, tap into. Tap into. So what is the meaning of this? You can read here, to manage to use something in a way that brings good results. So it's good one. And tap into also can also be used as, for example, gain access to, and also become friendly with. So, for example, the candidate tapped into some wealthy supporters. So gain access, become friendly with. So of course you can use in different meanings. So if you say tap into, of course it means to manage, to use something in a way that brings good result. So for example, if only we could tap into all that energy and creativity, so we use it in a good way, so that leads a good result. So you can say, so different meanings. Okay, so tap into here, of course, it's definitely right, but you can also use it to as to gain access to something, or another one, become friendly. So both of them. Okay, so for example, the candidate tapped into some wealthy supporters. So this way you can use it. Here means actually to spur, to become friendly, to gain access, and of course to manage. So the company is hoping to tap into the Chinese market. So to gain here, for example, here to gain access, okay, to the Chinese market so that they can get good results. So here, okay, do you want to use it?
The Vietnamese government tapped into buy in tapped into uh, tap into buy in houses, buy in properties from foreigners. I mean that they manage the foreigner, especially Chinese people,
Yeah.
buy a lot of properties in Vietnam.
Ah.
Yeah, they can buy um, a province, can buy
Oh.
the properties of all the province.
Oh.
Yeah, of Vietnam. So I mean that the government tapped into what? Into the Chinese people, not by uh, Chinese people, not they don't let them to buy more properties in Vietnam. Now,
Yeah.
how can we tell that? How can we express it that aliens?
Okay, so it's like that. You hope that the government, okay, or we are hoping that, for example, government to be able to tap into, for example, I don't know, sold areas to Chinese, you mean, so that you
Yeah,
can actually get them back?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean that we must have a positive policy uh,
yeah,
to protect our land.
of course, of
Yeah, yeah,
course. So of course, to tap into actually getting back the areas and, for example, properties that have been sold, of course. Got it. Wow. Okay.
mm,
Well, so that is really interesting. So I would like, one province, I'm sorry, say have sold. So just one province or different areas. I was thinking
yeah.
about it.
Many areas in the province are uh, many places uh, in a city.
Ah,
Yeah.
of course. Well, so, and why? What's the reason? Just for,
Because I think the land or the properties in China is too expensive, and
ah,
they don't have enough uh, place to live in the future.
yeah,
Or they thought that Vietnam is a country they can earn a lot of money from here. Maybe Yeah, they move on the family, on the company to Vietnam.
Yeah, of course, got it. So it's like, you know, maybe you lost some areas, or for example, some properties for something like financial reasons. And
Mm.
now, of course, you're hoping to get them back. Yeah, of course. Well, okay, and show up. So you know that, like show up. For example, I need to show up on time. So which means to arrive, to start something. For example, for my class, I need to show up on time. So to arrive somewhere means show up. Especially, for example, when you want to join a group of people. So show up to arrive somewhere. So, for example, I try to show up on time, or for example, my friend didn't show up until 9 a.m. So it was late. Okay. So show up means to arrive somewhere in order to join a group of people. So I invited him for 8 o'clock, but he didn't show up until 9:30. So
Yeah,
this, yeah, of course. Well,
I I I am going to uh, I am going to um have a lunch with my friends,
of
but
course.
I didn't show up.
Yeah, of course. Of course, I couldn't show up, or for example, until that time. So
I,
normally you
yeah,
say, yeah,
until
on time or until, yeah. Or
yeah,
I showed up late. For example, you
yeah,
can
I
use
show up
this.
late. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. And actually, this phrasal verb can be used as a slang, but it has definitely different meaning. So if you want to learn, I can say that. It can be used as embarrassed. So how? So show up, this is a slang. So the normal meaning, so show up means actually the meaning that we have here. So it's okay, you can use it. This is the correct meaning of show up as a verb, phrasal verb. But if you want to use it, sometimes you may hear that people say, for example, okay, I wish you wouldn't show me up in front of my parents. Show me up, what it means. So you wouldn't make me embarrassed. So show up, slang, show up, means to behave in a way that makes someone you are with, of course, feel ashamed or embarrassed. So, for example, you and your husband, you and your boyfriend, okay, so someone who you are with, you know, this person feels like shamed or embarrassed. So, how to use it? It's like, I wish, for example, you wouldn't show me up. And here is separable. So you can easily put your object. So show me up means, for example, don't
Mm. Mm.
show me up means don't make me embarrassed. Don't make me embarrassed. So show up as a slang means to behave in a way that makes someone, okay, you are with, okay, for example, feels embarrassed or ashamed, of course. So this way you can use it. So moms normally actually, yeah, of course, yeah, they have some challenge with children, kids.
Or ask
Okay,
the
don't,
children.
especially when we go somewhere, please don't show me up in front of your teachers or in front of people. Don't do something that makes me feel embarrassed. Yeah, sad. Okay. Okay, so how about you? So have your kids done something that actually showed you
Yeah,
up?
when my children was a little
Yeah, yeah.
children, yeah, a little kids. I I ask them, I ask them, don't show me up
Not,
by because they eat, uh, they ate for uh, um, uh, the way they ate, the way
uh,
they eat something uh, um, not clean or not clear.
of course, it was really, it was really normal because, normally kids eat in a dirty way. Like, I don't know, they
Dirty.
have a lot of food around their mouth, so
Yeah,
it's okay.
yeah,
Normally they chew with open mouth and we can see what they're eating, so I know what you say. So, of course, and just I asked them not to. So don't
yeah.
know. Okay, not to. Okay. Well, the next one. So we have this word. Okay, just have a check them and try. If you want, you can talk about them. If no, we can.
Um, yeah, of course.
Okay. Well, so
If we can quit this part,
yeah, of
we
course.
can
Let's.
move to another
Of
part.
course, of
We can move.
course.
Yeah, okay.
So let's keep going. Okay, we're gonna watch the
Yeah.
video and let's see what is it. Okay, let's watch. And after that, I will ask you something. Just, of course, if you have it, I hope. So one moment. Okay. Well, unit 5. So, okay, let me share my screen again so that you can see. Okay, and that's it. Wow.
It's that time again. You need another internship to bolster your college applications. Last year, you worked at a local art museum, helping organize their collection and giving tours to visitors. This year, it's going to be much more difficult. You want to work on an organic farm across the country in California. That's your real passion. Unfortunately, your friends list of contacts doesn't include organic farmers. The same for your parents' group of friends. They want to help you, but they simply don't know of any internships in agriculture. The school counselor? She just laughed. To make your farming dreams come true, you're going to have to press beyond your strong ties, people like your family and closest friends, and try tapping into your weaker ties. Weak ties are a broader network, your friends of friends of friends. They're important because they have access to resources that your strong ties don't have. This works in both directions, by the way. You have access to resources that they don't have. Let's say most people speak to 3 close friends on a regular basis. Each time you reach beyond the next degree of contacts, you have access to 3 more people, like a tree that branches out 3 times per node. So you can look beyond your closest circles. During the last family get-together, didn't you hear that your aunt's friend studied lighting with a nature photographer on the West Coast? In fact, you recall this because you saw a recent image by said photographer on the front cover of the New York Times. So you email him and learn that the photographer's wife's cousin publishes a sustainability magazine which employs a staff writer who pitches on a local baseball team with an umpire who, wait for it, is an organic farmer. Bingo. Get ready to trade in those cufflinks for some apple seeds. All because you reached out to your weak ties. That's your key, remember? Every conversation is an opportunity. Moreover, don't wait for opportunity. Make it happen. Take Catherine Minshew, for example. She went from not knowing anyone at Yahoo to 3 warm introductions to major executives in 30 days. Here are her suggestions for 3 steps to networking. 1. Always say yes to invitations, even if it's not clear what you'll get out of the meeting. Many of Catherine's most productive relationships resulted from a meeting or call without a clear agenda. 2. When you want something, broadcast it to everyone you meet. That doesn't mean you beg everyone for help as soon as you meet them, but talk about what you're trying to do. Be excited, ask for feedback, and try to get them excited too. 3. Show up and often. Be at the forefront of others' minds when opportunities arise. You don't want to be that person who only shows up when he needs something. Be the one that people think of and want to reach out to when a new opportunity presents itself. So while networking may not be the most intuitive, or even for some of you introverts, the most comfortable skill, it's a helpful tool to have as you think about getting a job, going to school, or most importantly, learning from others. Good luck!
Wow, so what do you think about this, Twitter? So, how much did you get? Tell me, what do you think about this one? If you need to, yeah.
Difficult to hear to understand, but I can guess.
Yeah,
But
of course.
yeah, I can guess.
So,
Maybe she tell about her mm, her about her time
yeah,
in school. Yeah, how she strengthened
yeah,
the ties with her family and friends and
of,
make the good networking to be and
yes.
she lack of equipment, but she still successful in make a make building a networking
Yeah,
successful at the end.
yeah. And she said, according to the widow, every conversation is an opportunity. So, what do you think about this?
Every conversation is
An opportunity is an opportunity.
an opportunity. Opportunity.
So, what do you think about this? Really? And tell me about the tips that she mentioned. So 3 tips. Do you remember?
Uh, I had something in the meeting. Maybe she say yes with
Yeah.
the meeting.
Of course, I know. It was like, yeah, of course.
Have a
Actually,
chance.
yeah, she gave 3 tips. And yeah, of course, you can do it later. So, of course, if you want, you can watch it now again. And because it was especially the last one that was, don't be the person that something like appears whenever needed. Like, for example, okay, I need to be here, so I try to show up. No, but it means try to actually be involved, immerse yourself in an environment where people try to be, okay, even if it's not essential, so that you can make, actually, as you said, strong ties. So like, okay, better, but when people feel like, okay, this is the person who only appears when she needs, it's not actually, it makes people feel a bit, I don't know, uncomfortable and a bit knowing. So I will send this video. Of course, if you want, you can watch it. Do you want to watch it now or later? So it's your choice.
Um, maybe I listen to now. Now I
Of
listen.
course, yes, we can do it together, so why not? So let me share it again and do this one together again.
It's that time again. You need another internship to bolster your college applications. Last year, you worked at a local art museum, helping organize their collection and giving tours to visitors. This year, it's going to be much more difficult. You want to work on an organic farm across the country in California. That's your real passion. Unfortunately, your friends list of contacts doesn't include organic farmers. The same for your parents' group of friends. They want to help you, but they simply don't know of any internships in agriculture. The school counselor, she just laughed. To make your farming dreams come true, you're going to have to press beyond your strong ties, people like your family and closest friends, and try tapping into your weaker ties. Weak ties are a broader network, your friends of friends of friends. They're important because they have access to resources that your strong ties don't have. This works in both directions, by the way. You have access to resources that they don't have. Let's say most people speak to 3 close friends on a regular basis. Each time you reach beyond the next degree of contacts, you have access to 3 more people, like a tree that branches out 3 times per node. So you can look beyond your closest circles. During the last family get-together, didn't you hear that your aunt's friend studied lighting with a nature photographer on the West Coast? In fact, you recall this because you saw a recent image by said photographer on the front cover of the New York Times. So you email him and learn that the photographer's wife's cousin publishes a sustainability magazine which employs a staff writer who pitches on a local baseball team with an umpire who, wait for it, is an organic farmer. Bingo. Get ready to trade in those cufflinks for some apple seeds, all because you reached out to your weak ties. That's your key, remember? Every conversation is an opportunity. Moreover, don't wait for opportunity. Make it happen. Take Catherine Minshew, for example. She went from not knowing anyone at Yahoo to 3 warm introductions to major executives in 30 days. Here are her suggestions for 3 steps to networking. 1. Always say yes to invitations, even if it's not clear what you'll get out of the meeting. Many of Catherine's most productive relationships resulted from a meeting or call without a clear agenda. 2. When you want something, broadcast it to everyone you meet. That doesn't mean you beg everyone for help as soon as you meet them, but talk about what you're trying to do. Be excited, ask for feedback, and try to get them excited too. 3. Show up and often. Be at the forefront of others' minds when opportunities arise. You don't want to be that person who only shows up when he needs something. Be the one that people think of and want to reach out to when a new opportunity presents itself. So while networking may not be the most intuitive, or even for some of you introverts, the most comfortable skill, it's a helpful tool to have as you think about getting a job, going to school, or most importantly, learning from others. Good luck!
Okay, how about
The tips?
yeah? So first of all, yeah, of course, it was like, yeah, we heard about 3 tips. Of course, that was really important. But the beginning actually was really interesting, of course. So you can, every conversation can be an opportunity. That is so you can actually make and expand your connections. So of course, you have a close circle around you, some close friends, but they have some friends. Now, if you try to make conversation and if you try to meet them and to get some information, if you try to have access, of course, they can be useful. Maybe my close friend actually don't have something that I need, but maybe her close friend does. So I can use this opportunity to get what I need. Okay, now you tell me. So, what you got? Okay, you tell me.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me about tips. So you want to say? It was like.
Well, mm, we uh we try my best to try my best to participate in group or the meeting or organization to meet a lot of people.
Yeah, of
And when
course.
we meet someone, we take a picture with them
Yeah.
or to get to make us remember to get each other. And yeah,
So,
and
actually, it was
in
like always say yes to invitations, even you
yeah,
feel like it's not actually, my cup of tea. no, I do. So, but say yes. Maybe you can get some opportunities. So maybe you can get some benefits from that invitation. So don't say yes. Don't say no, of course. Say all the time, say yes if you need. And the second one.
The second one is postcards. I don't know. Maybe take a picture together.
No. It was extra. So let me say, broadcast what you need. Like, I need something. So of course I broadcast. So I let people know. So like, okay, I say, for example, I'm having a project about this. And for example, I need some materials, but I don't. I broadcast, I tell you, and you tell your friends is so that if someone can help, of course, I can use. So this is the third one, the second one, and the third one.
About show up. Show up
Course.
what? I don't know.
As I told you, like, you need to show up. You need to be and often. And often means frequently. Like, for example, everywhere. Okay, you made some friends. Now you have some relationships, close and of course not close. Maybe some, like as we heard, like branches, tree branches. So I know you, you know your friend, and your friend has another friend. So we know we are in relation. Now, actually, you need to show up and often. And often means frequently, many times. Frequently or many times. So not only when you need. Some people like, okay, I don't. So for example, now I need mean. So let's talk to her. And now after, okay, my project is done. Okay, now I don't need. So, okay, stop calling. So this means that. So if you are people like, tend to help you because you are the active person. You are proactive. Make it happen. So I want something happen, so I try for it. Not wait, it happened, now I react. So being proactive here is really important. So the third tip is show up and try to be active and with people and appear everywhere and often. Not just, when you need. Okay?
Yeah.
I will send this video.
Yeah, and what has she talked about the farmer or our parents?
So it was about internship. So at the beginning, you heard that she needs to actually work in a farm because of her internship. But of course, family, no information about it. So dad and mom, they don't have any information about farming. Close friends, of course, any information about, for example, counselor just left because she doesn't have any information about farming, but she needs some information, something about. So because of this, she actually decided because of this internship. So get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Well, of course, now you have.
Listen again. Yeah.
Of course,
Maybe
now
later.
you know the main idea. I will send you and you can listen again. Okay, well, and do you know, do you know the meaning of internship? Yeah?
Yeah, internship is that is the student who study and they work. Maybe they
Learning
have
experience. Yeah.
a learning
Learning, yeah,
experience.
you work somewhere, for example, of course, it's a professional learning experience. So you know that it offers practical work. For example, I'm studying, I don't know, agriculture. So I need to actually, as an internship, I need to spend this process to work in a farm so that I gain experience. So this is the meaning of internship. Okay, well, and that's it. So let me ask you my final question. That is, how can networking be beneficial to our life?
Mm. As you told me that I make this friend, and I can make friends with friends of friends of friends.
Of course,
So yeah, we have a lot of friends, and
we
when
can
we need
expand.
to
We can
expand
expand.
the friendship or connection, and it's very helpful uh, when we need something or we need a hand.
Of
Yeah.
course, very good. So first of all, the most important, we can enlarge our friends circle. Like, we have more friends, more people who we are in relations. Yeah.
Yeah.
And is this? Do you want to add something?
Yeah, it have then we if we have a good networking, we will successful in work, in business, in many aspects of life.
Of course, very good. So,
When we study, study well, or yeah, I think it's a lot of benefits.
of course, so you want to say that it can develop the quality of our life. It can develop the quality of our lives as
Yeah,
well as our business. So not
yes,
only the business, yeah, of course. So it can develop and improve the quality of
quality of
life.
life.
Yeah, of course. Well, and that's it. Okay, my dear me, do you have any questions, any issues related to this part?
No, no question. Thank you.
Okay, I think you were perfect today. Thank you so much, and have a great, wonderful day.
Yes, thank you.
You're
Have a
welcome.
good sleep. Good sleep.
Uh, It's not
When
time,
what time
but
you go to bed? What time
it's
you
a
go
bit
to bed?
normally 10, but actually I still have time to go to bed, so normally 10 p.m. because I
Okay.
need to wake up so early, so I need to go to 9:30, 10 sometimes. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Have a good day.
Goodbye.
Bye. Goodbye.